Hey gang, it's JC, and this is the Daily Dose for Wednesday, March 14th, 2012, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Clayton. We have great television archives at the top of the page. Punch around, have a little fun up there. See some old television commercials, some old TV pieces I did on Channel 5 and Channel 4 and stuff like that. We have a great history up there. And also we have JC's Eye Candy. We'll get to that in just a minute. And also our rock and roll poll question over in the corner yesterday was Tornado Safety Day. They fired off the sirens and everything. How do you normally find out about severe weather? And this was a runaway with almost 60% of you. 59% said television. I guess we live in a visual age because radio was the distant second and only 19%, and everything else was just negligible. All right, let's move on to the record high temperatures being set across the country over what's expected to be an unusually long period. Dave Murray says we're not going to get a cold snap until maybe the last couple of days of March and then the first part of April. So we still have maybe 2 weeks of this to go. And man, on one hand, it's great and everything, but is there something wrong with this? You know, we're averaging temperatures right now over a prolonged period. I mean, well, I got into some shouting match with this guy yesterday on the air who was trying to tell me they used to just call it a hot day. There ain't no climate change or global warming, and it's like you're an idiot. We're not talking about a couple of days where it will get hot because that always happens in March. I remember back in the 80s we would be having softball practices in the first week of March. But then that would end in 2 or 3 days, and we get cold again. It would be cold until, mid-April. The temperatures and the weather that we're having right now, you got trees blooming 3 months before they're supposed to. This is crazy out there. So in any event, what is your answer? What is your feeling about the warm weather? A, screw climate change. This weather is awesome. B, this is nice and everything, but a little voice in the back of my head says something just isn't right about all this. Or C, I wish that it had snowed more this winter. Answer in the corner. Very curious to see what your answer is on this one. All right. This would have been a big story had it been, 15 years ago, but Gillian Anderson from the X-Files says that she had a series of lesbian relationships. Well, she's been married and divorced twice and has 3 kids, so the story has sort of a happy ending. Jennifer Lopez was photographed on the set of her new video, Follow the Leader, next to her stunt double yesterday. The stunt double is a dude. I don't know if that's a good sign when you're supposed to be a sexy female and your stunt double is a guy. But I guess, Hollywood. Bruno Mars graces the cover of the April issue of Playboy magazine, making him only the 10th man since the magazine was founded almost 16 years ago to be on the cover. Peter Sellers, 1964, 79 Burt Reynolds, 80 Steve Martin, Donald Trump in 1990, Dan Aykroyd in 93, Seinfeld in 93, Leslie Nielsen in 96, Gene Simmons of Kiss in 99, and Seth Rogen in April of 2009. TMZ is reporting that tonight on American Idol you're going to see Jermaine Jones for the last time. Seems he had a little problem with the law. Actually, that's not accurate. Several problems with the law. Arrested twice last year, as a matter of fact, and there was some sort of violence involved in the whole thing. Apparently, as part of this whole reality trip that they're on now on American Idol, they're going to confront him with the cameras running and then kick him off the show. And this is why I don't watch anymore. This is one of the many reasons I don't watch anymore. Speaking of not watching anymore, if you're a fan of the Chelsea thing, are you there, Chelsea? That answer will be given tonight as no, I'm not. Because Are You There, Chelsea, which is normally on, is not going to be on. Or this thing says 7:30, and all right, now maybe that's wrong. I got to go back and look at that now because what's on at 7 o'clock? What's ever on at 7 o'clock is going to get preempted on Channel 5 tonight because they're doing a sports show about Mizzou and SLU and the Blues and the Cardinals and everything like that. So whatever's on at 7. I thought it was that Chelsea show, but I think I'm a half an hour off. I don't watch. So can't get mad at me if I don't know when her show is on. I watched like the first 2 episodes because there was a promo on every 15 seconds for the 6 months, leading up to the debut of Chelsea show, and then you watch it and it's like, this is garbage like everything else. Give me a break. All right, everybody will have a break this weekend. They're saying that the weather at the absolute minimum is going to be warm, even if there are a couple of scattered showers. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Matter of fact, it serves to wash all of the urine into the sewers from the streets of St. Louis, where it is collected. St. Patrick's Day on Saturday. A lot of people will be celebrating. National Retail Federation has found that 54% of Americans plan on celebrating St. Patrick's Day in some way this year. 82% are going to wear green. 31% will cook or eat something special. 28% will go to a bar. We got the results from a survey on 5 hypothetical questions of men, and they really give you an insight into the average male brain. A couple of these I'm not the least bit surprised by it. I don't think anybody will be. They sort of made this sound like, oh, it's very revealing. I think you could have probably figured some of these answers out yourself. For example, question number 1. They asked this of guys. Would you rather have a one-night stand with Rihanna or a threesome with 2 women you know? The more popular answer was a threesome with normal girls over sex with a celebrity. 61% went for that threesome, 39% went with the celebrity. Would you rather be as smart as Bill Gates or as sexy as Ryan Reynolds? Well, you see this coming because if you have money, it makes you more sexy. So there's your answer. Gates won 62% to 38%. Would you rather be bald or look like Donald Trump? You saw this one coming. Guys would prefer to have hair, but not Donald Trump's hair. So big win here for baldness, 74 to 25. Would you rather lose a limb or lose a testicle? Well, you don't need more than one testicle, so you could see that one coming too. A big runaway, 73 to 27. And this was the only one that sort of threw everybody a curve. Would you rather marry a woman 20 years older than you or 20 pounds heavier than you? Not 20 pounds overweight, 20 pounds heavier than you. This was the closest one of all. 51% went with a woman 20 years older. 49% went with a woman 20 pounds heavier than they are. That's a screwy question, though. All right, you want to start a fight, insult somebody's barbecue, and that is what has happened to St. Louis. U.S. News and World Report has ranked the barbecue. Memphis, Tennessee, number 1. Lockhart, Texas, at number 2. Kansas City at 3. Lexington, North Carolina, at 4, Austin, Texas at 5, Nashville at 6, and St. Louis pulling up the rear at 7th place. 44 years ago today, 1968, after just 3 seasons of greatness, ABC aired the final episode of Batman, starring the one true Batman, Adam West. And JC's Eye Candy today, I want you to look at this closely because at first blush, this thing looks like it's 60 minutes. Because you have the same virtual reality thing behind you of it looks like a magazine page being opened like they do on 60 Minutes, and they have the name of the producer up in the corner. The graphic is exactly the same, and they have a reporter sitting on a stool, just to the right of frame, sitting there delivering the introduction to the piece. It looks exactly like 60 Minutes, and that's the problem. It's supposed to look exactly like 60 Minutes because in reality is Mr. Sleazeball himself, Kevin Trudeau, who has been arrested and thrown in jail and fined and attorneys general from sea to shining sea, but all over this guy. He is a crook with a capital C, and all the rest of the letters, throw those in as capitals too. But you got to see what this guy will stoop to try to get your money by convincing you that he has been completely exonerated after a thorough investigation by 60 Minutes. What a sleaze. All right, JC's Rock and Roll poll today. What about this great weather? It's great, no problem. It's great, but I don't know. Or, hey, I wish it was still snowing outside. It's supposed to be winter out there. Please answer in the corner. We'll have results for you tomorrow. That's it. JC's Daily Dose for Wednesday, March 14th, 2012. A combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Clayton. Trish Gazelle and I on the air every day from noon until 3 on the Big 550 KTRS. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.